Man, we really coming to the end of the 100 simple life truths. Today I'm about to go. What I'm about to do? I'm about to go get a haircut. I'm thinking about actually dyeing my hair, but I probably not sure if I'm gonna do that today or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm about to go right now get a haircut, and then I'm thinking about continuing my other series that I'm working on. But that's gonna require me to go downtown, and I'm not sure if that's something that I'm gonna want to do today. But depending on how I feel after the haircut, which I always feel great after haircuts, then I'll probably end up going downtown. I brought my equipment with me just in case. And life is good. Life is good. Life is real good. I want to know, what's your 5 year plan? What's your 5 year plan? Right? And I want y'all to tell me your very detailed 5 year plan. And I'm gonna tell y'all my 5 year plan. I'm gonna tell myself my 5 year plan because right now I'm probably just gonna wing it. I'm probably just gonna wing it. There's a couple things that I want to do, and I'm not sure. Most of this stuff won't take 5 years, but to give myself a little bit of grace, which I shouldn't, I'm gonna give myself 5 years. I'm gonna say this my 5 year plan. Um, so one of my main goals is, as you all know, is to finish school, which I'll be done within the year. Less than a year, I'll be done. And then after that, I want to start working on my pilot's license, which of course is not gonna take another year. So we can say that's 2 years already, right? 2 years. Everything takes time. You got to put in the hours. You got to put in the time, right? So that's two. That's in the next 2 years. I want to be able to have my pilot's license, right? And if I'm going 5 year plan, within 5 years, I definitely want to be able to own my own plane. Cessna SR-22, probably a maybe like a 2020 version, or maybe depending on price and of course what I can afford at the time. I'm cool with getting something. So in 5 years it'll be what, 2029. So I'm cool with getting like a 2022, something like maybe like seven to 5 years old. So like a 2022 to a 2024 version of the SR-22. And then on top of that, I want to have some more properties. I want to get more property. Of course, that's always a goal. It's to own more property, own more land, real estate in general. That's always a major goal. For financial success, you gotta have property. You gotta have real estate. There's other ways, of course, to be financially stable. Obviously, many other ways, but the main way I want to be financially stable is, of course, through my career, which most of you guys know is in cybersecurity. And then after that, I want to own property, not necessarily be a landlord or anything like that. Which eventually I will be, because the house I live in now, I'm eventually going to rent that out when I start traveling, like somewhat semi full time. Not too sure. I really want to travel like full time. Like I want that to be my main thing, is to travel full time. It's another reason why I'm working on the series that I'm working on. It's because that's gonna unlock a lot of travel opportunities for me, and that's what I need. I need travel opportunities because, of course, I want to be able to travel, but I want to be able to travel and explore a lot of things and not have to pay that much to do it. Simple. It's a simple one. I actually should go get a car wash today as well. If I go downtown, I'll go get a car wash because my car is filthy. It's really dirty. Bird crap on top of the car that I don't want to see. Um, I'm seeing a lot of Waltz Harris signs all over, and whatever. I don't want to talk the political landscape on this platform, Maybe I'll start another channel. Maybe I'll start another channel and talk crazy on there and keep the modest, motivational, zen like um self-help, self-building content here. And then probably I'll do another channel for like travel once I actually start traveling again, right? Because I did a lot of traveling. I did a lot of traveling. That goes back into my 5 year plan. I want to be able to travel a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And I think that's what I'm going to title this. I think that's what I'm going to title this video is. What's your 5 year plan? Sidebar. What's your 5 year plan? Because this is somewhat of a sidebar. Anything technically outside of the 100 life truths right now is a sidebar, and it's really just me, just talking, just ranting, just you know, giving my thoughts on whatever I decide to give my thoughts on for the day. But this guy, you need to get into the lane that you want to get into when you're turning, because you're turning in a lane that isn't designed for you to turn in when there's a lane designated for you to turn in. So if you're turning, you need to get into that lane, and hopefully he sees this video. But if you're turning, you need to get into the lane that is meant for you to turn in. You know, this guy's turning too, not using the indicator. No one uses the indicators in this city. What's that about? Um. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, this is definitely a sidebar. I'm gonna treat it like a sidebar. I don't know if I'm gonna record after I get out the shop. I think I will, because you guys can see I look rough. I look rough. So yeah, after I get out of this shop, because my shop is right up here. Once I get out the shop, I'll come back to the conversation. Maybe I'll have a funny story to tell, and then I can just put these videos together. Which I hate editing. I really really hate editing. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna take all of this down. I might actually dye my hair today as well. Either today or tomorrow, I might dye my hair. I might actually do a video on that as well too. I gotta see. I gotta see. I need someone to dye my hair. Yeah, I need someone to dye my hair for me. Anybody want to dye my hair for me? Uh, so I need to make this turn. I guess I'll stay here and then get out. But yeah, I am going to go inside and get this cut. I'm gonna go inside, get this cut. Then I'll come back to you guys later, and we'll see what the vibe is. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. All right, we are back. We are back. I just got the cut. It's not the best cut that I ever had in my life, so I might have to throw on that hat, man. I don't know. It just don't look right. I might dye my hair. I got cut. It's been bad. It's been bad. So right now I do need to get gas at some point today, and then I need to also. Well, I don't need to, but I am going to go to get some cookies. I'm gonna go to Levain's cookies in downtown. That's actually where I'm gonna go now, and then I'll decide about this haircut, and I'll decide about gas, where I'm gonna get gas at, and if I'm gonna actually dye my hair, because that's my goal. I kind of want to do it, kind of don't want to do it, but we'll see. We'll see if I what I decide. I believe there's a Target close to, because I don't know where to get hair dye from, to be honest. I think there's a Target close by the Levains, so I'll stop there. If they have the hair dye, I'll get that. But my hair is kind of like low. It's kind of like low. I'm not sure if we'll be able to dye it at such a low low length, right? So I got like a semi light Caesar fade type situation. And yeah, so we're gonna we're gonna get into that. I was trying to fly my drone the other day, and now this thing is dropping off. It's dropping all over the place. Um, yeah, I'm not too excited. I'm not too happy with the haircut, to be honest. I'm not too excited. Not too happy with it. I also need to get a car wash. I told you guys I need to get a car wash. I need to get a car wash, but I probably won't do that today. Probably Wednesday. I'll do that. Probably Wednesday because I'm off work, so I'll do that Wednesday. But back to what I was saying early in the video before I went and got my haircut. Um, get up and go do it. I think that's what I was talking about. I completely forgot what I was talking about. But not being in your own way, completing your own goals. No one's here. No one's gonna help you complete your goals. You have to do it yourself, right? You have to be honest with yourself, be open with yourself, and complete your goals because you create the goals. You have to complete the goals, right? And there's a thin line between. I believe in setting extreme, outrageous goals in terms of I don't want to I don't want to set a goal of something that I know I'm going to complete, right? That I know is easy for me to do. I want to challenge myself. I want to create goals that are going to challenge me, that are going to put me in uncomfortable situations to where I need to gird up, grind out, and get to the completion of those goals, right? So you can say you wanna if you already know that you could read one book a day, right? Challenge yourself to read 3 books in 2 days. You know what I mean? Challenge yourself. It's about setting the goals, but setting like extreme goals, right? So that you can push yourself and pressure bust pipes. The more you push yourself, the more you'll be capable of. Because then you'll see, you know what? I was actually limiting myself to that one book, right? And that's just an example because I don't feel like you should be able to read one book a day because it kind of takes away you're it's kind of rushed. I had a friend of mine that told me, "Oh, I want to read 50 books a year," and I once had that goal, right? That I wanted to read 50 books a year. And I started to realize that I wasn't enjoying the books. I was just running through it, just reading it, right? Just saying the words that was on the pages, right? And I wasn't enjoying the books. I wasn't learning anything from the books. I was just reading them to complete the goal. Now the goal is to read quality books, and it doesn't. I could read one quality book a year, and now I'll still be satisfied. As long as that book is actually something I'm going to implement, something that's going to change my mind, something that is going to bring something for my life in terms of even if it is just enjoyment, right? And I'm understanding the context, the subcontext of every word that the author puts on the pages. So creating goals, but creating goals that are actually beneficial to you, not just I want to complete this many things or do this or do that. No, it has to be something that's going to add to your life, something that's going to be long lasting, not something that you can just do real quick and keep it pushing. I hope there's not a long line at Levain's. I'm about, I don't know, maybe I'll say like 15 minutes, probably less than 15 minutes away from where I'm gonna park, and then I'm gonna have to walk down because the area it's obviously downtown. There's no parking down there, especially on a Sunday. So I'm gonna park up. I'm gonna park up and walk down, and we're gonna see. We're gonna go get these cookies, man. I'm already tasting them. And I've never had Levain's before, so it'll be I guess an experience. I don't know. And then I'm gonna come home. I'm probably gonna make a milkshake kind of smoothie situation with protein in it because I haven't had any protein today. So I'll make that. And yeah, I want to know what you guys' goals are. I want to know if I can help you guys. Somebody had asked me if I was a life coach. I'm not a life coach, but I can listen to you guys' stories and tell you like certain goals that you need to set based on my own opinion, right? I'm not a licensed therapist or anything like that. I'm learning just as much as the next person is learning. I'm going through the journey I'm on the path just as much as the next person is on the path, right? So I can't sit here and say that the advice I will give you is definitive advice and is gonna be what's gonna change your life or life changing advice. No, I can just tell you how I feel about the situation, and you can take the advice, you can implement it the way you need to implement it. Take what you need to take from it. Chew the meat, spit out the bones type of situation, right? Because not I give like general advice. I give like general advice, and it's not for everybody, right? Every situation everyone is not going through. Every all advice is not going to resonate with you. That's why even with the 100 simple life truths, I tell people there's going to be 100 episodes. If you could resonate with at least one, that's perfect for me, right? Or that's perfect for you. Everything You're not going to resonate with everything that I have to say or everything that is said in the series, and it's not meant for you to resonate with everything, right? Because even the episode, I'm physically doing the episodes, right, and I'm going through them. I'm learning through every episode, but not every episode resonates with me. Not every episode applies to me, right? So as I'm going through the episodes, I'm getting context on what applies to me. I'm learning myself as much as you guys are learning yourselves as well through my content, I hope, right? And then when I do these sidebars, it's more not necessarily to learn anything. It's just more of a relaxed type of situation because I do the sidebars as I'm driving. Um, and I know I had set the goal, right? I had set a goal that I wanted to do on every Monday, but that was a total flop. Like it is, I believe Sunday. I think today's Sunday. Um, and here I am. I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I mean? I'm still putting out the content. Getting ready for basically November because once November hit, the 100 Life Truths is done. That series is done, right? It will be completed, and I completed that goal. When I made that goal, it was one of those goals that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to complete, right? Because it's something that I've never done before. I've never set out to create 100 videos within a certain timeline, and even though I gave myself at the time, I thought it was going to be it was impossible. At the time, I thought it was literally impossible in terms of 100 episodes by the end of the year, and it was like 5 months left in a year at that time when I created that goal, and I did it in 3 months. I did the 100 Simple Life Truths in basically 3 months, which to me is crazy. In retrospect, I'm still amazed at the fact that I did it, to be honest. But I feel like I'm rambling now, so I'm not sure if I'm going to come back to this video, to be honest with you guys. I will actually. I will come back, show you guys the cookies. I think I'll put that in the title as well, like sidebar setting goals. I don't know what I'm gonna title it. Setting goals plus Levain's cookies. I guess I don't know. Um, but yeah, if you're here for the cookies, it'll be in the next portion of the video. All right, y'all. I got the cookies. Let me see if I can put this somewhere. I'm not gonna eat them now. I got them. I'm not gonna eat them now though. I am going to wait until I get home. Damn, this shit heavy as hell. I'm gonna wait until I get home. I literally got one of each cookie. I'm not even gonna open it because I want to do I'm gonna do a separate video on the cookies. I just wanted to come in and give you that little update. I know I said I was gonna put it at the end of this video, but I'm not. I'm going to do a completely separate video on the cookies. It smells so good because I actually want to heat them up. They're not heated up right now. And yeah, so separate video on the cookies. Hopefully I can post that today. If not, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna eat the cookies today. So I appreciate y'all. This was another somewhat like a sidebar. What are your goals? How to stay perfect on your goals and how to set goals, right? And with that, I think that's it. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe.